Friends, this is the Bijou Baker. I'm Maria. Today I'm going to show you how to make a rose with buttercream icing. Up here I've showed you how to make the buttercream icing and also on how to work with it and practice your lines and your dots and your letters and just everything to practice your movement. So now I'm going to show you how to make a rose. You're going to need a rose tip, which is quite literally, it's a rose nail. It's quite literally a nail that is soldered onto a flat piece of metal. And you're going to use a bag of icing with a rose tip, which is a 104. And it looks like this, with the bottom side down. You'll always do it with the bottom side down. Now, just out of this world, if you took it upside down and you squeezed, it'll make a pretty ruffle. But we're bringing it back, and we're going to make a rose tip. A rose. So you're going to cut off what'll fit in the palm of your hand, and you're going to twist it so that all the icing comes out with less effort than you have to. Now, the best way to practice this is you're going to get a square of wax paper, and you're going to put just a dab. The reason you're doing this is so that you can take this, slide this off, let it rest overnight, and then you can continue going rather than trying to be overwhelmed with learning how to lift a rose up with scissors or a fork or anything else. We'll get that. But for now, we're going to put the scissors away and we're going to use a wax paper square. So, right in my hand, whatever fits in my hand, that's the size you want. About the size of an egg, okay? So let me see, I'm going to try to squeeze you in a little close to me, and I want you to see what I'm doing. This right here is the biggest key to making a nice big rose. You're going to put it down and you're going to squeeze. Squeeze, 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 and slowly lift. Stop squeezing and you've got a ball. Okay? This is the base for your rose. Your rose is going to have, I do two centers because I like the height. And I'm going to start off at about here. Okay, so I'm going a lot further out, and then I'm just going to, here's how you're going to hold your rose nail. I'm sorry. So you're going to rest it on your thumb, and you're just going to turn. That's the magic of it. That's it. So I'm resting the point right on my nail, right on my fingertip, and I've got my fingers right here so that I can control what I'm doing. After a while you will get a callus here, but I don't even feel this there anymore, so that's a good thing. Whatever, I'm saying it is. Leave it alone. All right, with the wide tip down, always the wide tip down, I'm going to start at towards the outside, and I'm going to squeeze and spin, and then I'm going to bring it down. I'm going to do that. See how close that is? But I'm going to do it one more because I want the height. And I'm going to go squeeze and pull it down. Okay? Now I'm going to do the same thing 3 times. I'm going to go 3 times around, and then 5 times around, and then 7 times around. Okay? I find also that I just keep going until it looks pretty. And if it's 9 times around, then it's 9 times around. I don't pull a number, but for practicing, let's just go ahead and try that, okay? Always bottom side down. Here's where it's going to get just a little tricky because you're going to think that you're going to get lost. Hold on, my bag came undone. And you'll be able to do all sorts of things with one hand as you get better. So don't worry about this stuff. And because, like I said, because it's twisted off, and because I'm squeezing this way, all the icing is going to shoot out, and you're going to use a lot less effort. So I'm going to do this 3 times, okay? Let me see if I can do this. I'm short, so, all right. I'm going up and down. Then I'm starting in the middle, and I'm going up and down. I'm starting in the middle of this one, up and down. I've got 3. Can you see that? I'm going to start in the middle for the next row, and I'm going to do 5 up and down. And now my tip is at a little bit of an angle, okay? And as I go further down, it's going to go more at an angle, okay? So 5 times. 1, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. It didn't fit. So what? You just keep going. And that's a rose. That was cool. You know what? I love that. I'll tell you why that happened, because I used such a little bit of a dab. When I was doing that, I hadn't done this in decades. No kidding. That was great. I can't wait to rewatch this. What a ding dong. Okay, so put a good glob on it, okay? So that when that was a great plop. So that when, how's that magic, right? You take this, you can slide it off and put it onto a board. Oh well, all right. See, let me do that again, just because I've got to save face here. So let me go down. All right. Okay. This is how it should happen. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. There. That's a rose, and it should absolutely hold its shape. Okay. That wax paper dog on you. So stop it. I'm busy here. That's how to make a rose. I'm seriously thinking just delete it and start over. That's not happening. That's not happening. You're going to mess up 100 times on your roses, so don't worry about it. It's icing. That's it. It's just icing. So practice your icing. Practice your flops. Practice your writing and your scoops and your hoops and your flops and your twists and your turns and your letters and your such. Practice your roses. All right, my friends. This is your Ding Dong Baker. Until next time, happy baking. Ah, that was fun. Don't forget to like and subscribe.